Okay, come on into the live stream. If you can hear me, let me know. I may have to keep the video off for tonight. I feel I can figure out what's going on. Is the as far as topic, let me know can you see the slideshow, the H Town. Can you hear me? We know how the music is. We like I am the H Town. We like to work live stream. We have a few technical difficulties. We want to make sure everything is straight. The signal seems to be good. I rebooted my internet. Let me know. Come on into the room. Let us know if you can hear us. We're going to get ready to get started here. I apologize for the delay. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can see the slideshow. Let me know if there's any problems. We do apologize for the inconvenience. Okay, Lima Charlie. Okay. Now we're going to get started tonight. We do apologize. We want to give a few more people to get in here. As you come into the room, let us know your, of course, your branch of service and what state you're living in if you haven't done already. And let me know if the slideshow freezes up any because we're going to keep it going. Letting a few more people get in here. We got Angel in the house. All right, Angel. We had the other night. We had something going on there. What up with 5 hours? You had me up past my bedtime, Angel. Up past my bedtime. So let's see what we can do tonight. Okay, we got another one coming in. As you come into the live stream, let us know you here. And if you can hear us clearly, let us know. Everybody's falling back into the room, and we appreciate your patience, your kindness. We want to get this started tonight. The internet is kind of working, then it seems like it want to have a problem. Okay. Frog Princess is in the house. We appreciate you. One of these great dependents of ours that never disappoints. We're glad to have you here. We're going to talk about it tonight. As you come into the room, let us know. Your branch of service, state or country that you're currently living in. Oh, I wasn't supposed to give you that one. I got to tell some and keep some. If you're a retiree, put RM for military retired. Let us know. If you're a disabled veteran, put DV. Huh? All right. All my people coming back. Y'all didn't give up on me. I appreciate you. Now I had shut the modem off to see if the internet would work better. It's working better, but it's still having some freezes on it. Now I'm gonna pull myself up for a second. You let me know if I freeze any, okay? I'm gonna move this big water head of mine back and forth. Y'all let me know. I'm gonna pull this out the screen. Am I doing all right? Am I freezing at all? Let me know. I am the H-Town Vet, and we'd like to welcome you to this live stream. It shows me when the internet started kind of going out, in and out. So let me know, was my picture all right or did it start freezing? So let's get ready to get started. We have reached critical mass, and let's talk about it. Tonight, we're going to talk about, hold on, let me see, let me pull this off the screen. We're going to talk about, do we need a military dating app? For those that are related to the military, were in the military, dependents of the military, should we have a military dating app? That's what we're talking about. Because last live stream, they were talking about, trust issues between men and women and some of the different things as we went on for hours last night. I was just curious. There may be some out there already, but we're going to talk about it and a few other things. First, we're going to have some housekeeping that we're going to do, all right? Now, let us continue. Thank you for being here, and we appreciate you. She say, I'm gone again. What she mean? Y'all can't hear me or anything? Can you hear me? I took my face down, but can you hear me? And let me know if you can see the slide also. The one that says thank you. Let me know if you can see that. Let me know. You say you can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you see the slide? Frog Princess says she can hear me. Let me know if the slides are smooth. And we're going to continue that, but I'd like to thank you. All right, I can see the slide. Thank you very much. Now we're going to continue. Now, as you know, she says she can see the slides. And I asked y'all, can y'all hear me? She says she can see the slide. So we're going to go, we're going to work with what we got, huh? So sometime there will be technical difficulties no matter who you are. So we're going to keep it moving. Now, we have our regular scheduled live streams on Sundays at 7 p.m. and Thursdays at 7 p.m. Tonight, we had a little bit of a delay because of the technical difficulties, but we're going to work through it. But y'all keep me posted if y'all see any changes on the live stream. All right, I'm going to probably pull it up myself. All right, let's do that. Just keep it going. Now, just know that when we, and then we have unscheduled live streams, they may occur also. Now, here at the H-Town Vet, this is our channel. If some people might be on a live stream and you've never been actually to our channel, we have several videos, not just live streams. We have several videos. All right, we have over 50, going on 60 videos now. And that's it. Our handle is at H-Town Vet Northside with the letters that are capitalized as you see. And we also have a Cash App. All right, and there it is there, $ H-Town Vet Northside. Capitalize the letters that need to be capitalized. Now, the email is very important because if y'all email me, I'm able to communicate with you, let you know when we have the next live stream. Sometime I do it through the chat on my channel, but if y'all put it there, it'll be easier way for me to contact, let you know when we have impromptu lives sometime, like we did the other night, 2 nights ago on Friday. We just came up and everybody just came in the room and we went on for over 4 hours. Well, 5 hours, my fault. Now, remember, we're just going to do a few housekeeping things. Please get your problems list. Who does not have their problems list yet? We're going to make sure that we stay with you on that because you need that, because if anything come up, you need to already be aware of what you need to do. All right? So you need to have that problems list. Now, all right, look like it's working pretty good. I'm looking I'm looking at it pretty good. Now let us continue. Another thing that I didn't have in the last video. Hold on, it's trying to, he shouldn't be talking. I got myself playing over here, but I don't want to be talking. Now, another thing that we had on the is this. Now, everybody that's a veteran, and Frog Princess, make sure that your father gets this, is your VA code sheet. And this is very important because whenever you're filing for disability, this gives like an overview, an outline. It has almost everything you need. It shows you your history of your disabilities. First, it tells you what all your disabilities are. Then it tells you whether you're service connected for them or not. And it tells you what date you got increases and everything. So this is a very powerful document. All right, as y'all come into the room, let us know you're here. All right, we appreciate you and we value your input. Let us know when you're in the house. Let us know your branch of service and country or state that you're living in. Now, we have videos coming up, okay? One is going to be on side effects of medications, how you can get service connection for that. This is going to be very important, right? We're almost done and we're about to start the topic for tonight. But I like to do things, make sure we keep everybody abreast that's new to the channel or those that may forget. And we're talking about, in this video that's coming up, the side effects of the medication that the VA give you and how you can receive compensation for that, whether you're in service or, you know, active duty or a veteran that is ETS, discharged. Now, another video that we're working on is VA dependent benefits. Now, this is very important for you, Frog Princess. We have one in there now. You need to check this out so you make sure that you're utilizing all the benefits that your father have if you are utilizing them. All right, because he may not be aware of all of them. So we talk about that in a comprehensive way, not just chapter 35, but there are even other benefits, funeral coverage and everything, even though we want y'all around for a long time. Okay. Now, when that comes out, watch that. Now, listen, I want y'all to understand something here. Your opinion counts. We value what you say. Disagreement is okay. And you can disagree all day. As long as we keep decorum, we good. We learning. I'm learning from you. You learning from me. You understand? We doing this. And I'm enjoying this. I was on 5 hours. Y'all had me up past my bedtime. Now we about to get into it. Now, you might say yay, I might say no, but guess what we're going to do? Before it's all over with, we're going to figure it out. In the military, we didn't always agree on how to accomplish the mission, but we eventually did so. What did the sergeant used to say? Make it happen. Well, they used to run me hot. Now, if this video has been informative, please like, share with others, and subscribe. Now, let us get to it. We already at the after party now. We haven't been here but 14 minutes. I told you about to go to it. We about to talk about it. It's going to be about what you want to talk about. So, you know, and we're going to talk about the topic. Now, so what about it? What about a veteran dating app? Do you think that would be a good thing? A way for veterans to get together and do things? There are several factors that we may have to consider. And for other people that want to hook up with veterans. Uh-oh, here we go. Military baggage. Do y'all think we all have some military baggage from being in the military that might affect us in the civilian life or in relationships? Let us know in the chat. All right? Military baggage. All right? We're going to do a video on that also. Now, when we speak of baggage, we're not just talking about negative things, there's a lot of things that we learn in the military that are positive, but it's hard for us to adjust. Now, here's the thing. Once you're in the military, we develop a certain mindset. It affects our attitude, even though we still have our own personality. It affects the way we behave, especially, let's say, once you get out the military, your attitude in some ways have changed because of your training, your behavior, how you interact with others, all right, your actions, the way you verbalize things and other actions, not just physical, and the way you accomplish things and the way you see others also change and deal with them and your expectations of them. Now, one of the biggest things that I consider baggage, remember, baggage doesn't have to be something negative. One of the biggest things is your military training or our military training. It affects us. Even though we have our own personality, the military trains us in a certain way. And we sometimes take those those attributes out into the real world. Now, our training, physical training, we are trained to neutralize threats, right? That's what we're trained to do. You understand? So this is a real critical thing that you got to understand, that we're, unlike almost any other profession, we are trained to take people out if necessary. This is whether you're in the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, I'm assuming Space Force, and probably Coast Guard. But I know the four major ones, yes, this is what we're trying to do, whether you're male or female. So will these things affect how you enter the dating market? Do you need to disclose these things to somebody you're trying to date? These are the questions that we're asking tonight. All right, asking tonight. Now, let us continue. Now, another thing that you may not think of that's different, especially for females, especially for women. If you've been in the military, you travel to different places. If you, like Frog Princess, you're dependent. If you're born or you traveled with your father as he went around, I don't know if you did or not, as he went to different places, you may have been born in another country. When you come back here as a dependent or as a military personnel, you see things differently because you've been exposed to more things. Many of us have traveled to different countries, different continents, different parts of the United States. And so let's say, for example, if it's a woman and a guy say he want to impress you and take you to Italy, he want to take you to, let's say Greece or Japan, you might say, well, I already been there. That might just spoil the spirit, Now, but your experiences are your experiences. Let's continue. Now, another thing that shapes us is our being disabled. It affects the way we sleep. It affects the way we interact with others. It affects our daily life as far as completing tasks. And it definitely affects our ability to work. So it would take a person that has to be patient to deal with somebody in particular that's a disabled veteran. Okay. So there are many veterans that are disabled. So these are things that we got to think about. For example, and these are all videos that we have in live streams that we have that you see. When you see live, that means that's a live stream. For example, if you have traumatic brain injury, there are certain things that a person that's dating you, they have to make certain adjustments when it comes to too much light in a room. You might have lost certain body parts or inability to see, vision problems, hearing problems. These are things that have to be taken into consideration if you're interacting or dating someone. And that's kind of what we call the baggage, right? It's a part of who we are. Now let's get to the online dating. I hope y'all interact. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Ain't nobody responding. Now, when we're talking about dating, and this is for anybody, there are certain issues that come up, all right? when we're dealing with military in particular. Social media is a thing. Now, there's good things about social media and there's bad things about social media. For a lot of people in particular, let's say females like to post a lot of things on social media about their daily life. Some men do it too. Here's the problem. If you break up with someone, what do? Do you delete everything that you had with that person on your, what they call it, story or storyline, timeline or whatever it's called? What do? Right? And if there's a big gap, people will be saying, well, what happened to all this? If you get a divorce, do you still have some people still got their marriage pictures up there. They may have pictures of when they went to certain countries. Huh? And people can go look up this stuff. So if they start seeing you on the app, they can look you up and say, hey, they can learn about your life through your social media. This is whether Facebook, whether it's Twitter, Instagram. Now let's get to this truth and lie stuff. Now let's talk about this truth and lie, because the last live stream, our sister, Phenomenal Woman, and I think about all the women, Danica, they were bringing up the fact about people lying, men in particular lying a lot. Now people lie for different reasons. All right. So now let's talk about that. I want to ask some questions on that, if y'all don't mind. In particular, if it's any women in the room, guys, you can, and men can answer too. What do men lie about the most? All right, I'm gonna give you 4 options, and all you have to do is put the number down. Give us your opinion. What do men lie about the most? All right, we're gonna talk about the women too, so don't worry about it. Let me ask you, do men lie about their relationship status or cheating? Do they lie about money? Number 2. So the first one, number 1, is relationship status or cheating. Number 1. Put a 1 if you think that is. Number 2, men lie about money. You know, I got this much money, trying to impress somebody. Number 3, the level of commitment. Oh, baby, you know you're my only one. I'm ready to get married tomorrow with you. Number 4, do men lie about, especially we talking about military men, do they lie about personal history? Huh? Yeah, you know, I was a combat soldier. I got shot over here. Let's see what they putting in there. Okay. Alaskan Ice say relationship status. Let me tell you something. Women say this a lot. What is the thing? I don't believe in lying, no woman. Why would? Wow. Okay. Alaskan Ice, we so glad to have you back, sister. I will pass on the app. Too much catfishing going on. I wasn't trying to stir up no mess tonight, but I wanted to know. Wow. We can't do, so you think you can't, I don't mean to laugh, but let me go back to the thing so y'all can answer. Wow. Let me see what she say. I won't even use any apps out there. Let me ask you this, Alaskan Ice. Have you ever used one before? I used one back in 2012, and that was the situation. I enjoyed talking to the woman. I had never done anything like that before. And it was somebody related to the military, but I didn't know they were related, not because they weren't in the military. They were actually married because they had moved to Florida. And I said, well, I just happened to ask, where did you? She said, I just got to Florida. I say, from where? She said, Fort Hood. So you and I, you know, my antennas go up. Either if she's in Fort Hood, there's 2 things. Either she's in the military or she's married. There's very few people that are local that just like that. Huh? Wow. Oh boy, she say no. So let me go back to the question again. Some of y'all want y'all to answer too. Don't be stirred. And just, if you're married or in a relationship, just say how you feel about it for people that's out there from your past experiences. Now, 50-cent chance of nonsense either way. But let me ask you, Alaskanites, let me ask you, is it worth the risk? Don't we have to take risk in life? When we joined the military, that was a risky situation. So what's wrong with taking a risk for relationship? Now let's see. Let me put the banner back up. Hold on. Let me get back to the chat. I'm gonna get you in a second here. I'm gonna get that. Now remember, here are the ones. Why do you believe that that men cheat? Or we can say, if y'all want to say women, why? But let's start off with men. Why do you feel that men cheat? Relationship status, money, level of commitment, personal history. Now, let's see what we got here. You can take a risk. You always do in any relationship. This is true. Now, Boomer, now we getting a male perspective up here. I'm not trying to be messy. We just trying to talk about it because we sitting here, we doing pretty good with our benefits. I want to be like our brother. What's our brother name? Military Mike. I want to be able to give my woman to say, hey, my woman said hi. You know, I want me somebody good. Now, here we go. Here we go. Major Boomer says, no dating, no on the dating app. Think about a military dating app being hacked. Now, that's true. Security issues. And what if people pretend like they're something that they're not? This is the biggest things on any type of app. People lie. This is why I bring my face up for y'all to see who I am. This is my house. This is where I live. I am the H-Town vet, and I live here in the Houston area. In particular, I live in Richmond, Texas. You understand? Now, I'm sure most people would put too much information on the app about themselves, family information, and unit information, intelligence gathering. Wow. Now that's security issue. If you try to date and you get on a dating app, that might be a problem. Huh? What if you acted through the military? Now this is an issue here. He say, no comment. I had a lady tell me that one time. That is why she dated married men. Now, let me ask you this here, since you brought it up. Isn't this, we was in the military. We saw some scandalous stuff in the military while we was in there. I want you to be honest with me, Alaskanites, and then are there some women that just dated married men? Have they ever told you why they just, no commitment? Okay, no commitment. So fellas, why do you think women lie? And I'm gonna tell y'all why I think, let me go to the next banner. Okay, now, we said, why do men lie? I'm gonna tell you my opinion. I think men lie because of fear. Why do women lie? I think women lie is kind of political. Women lie to improve their position. All right, we're gonna talk about it. Because I believe that in actuality, women say they want commitment, but a lot of times I believe they want liability. They want reliability. They want a man that's reliable. So if a man that can help keep paying these bills consistently, they might start off with you for being committed and loyal, but eventually she wants some financial reliability. She wants you to be completing tasks. No woman wants a man that's sitting around being lazy. That's my opinion. If you disagree, let me know in the chat. She say, what? That's my opinion. Tell me how you feel about that. Okay, hold on. Y'all moving with it. All right. Now, to level up, men too. Yes. To level up. Okay. Everybody's opinion matters here. Now, let me ask you this here. Hold on. Now, you saying that there are men out here using on a consistent basis that's using women just to level up? Is that one of the things we call them? So they just want to sit around and live off the female and her accomplishment? Clarify what you're saying. Let us know in the chat. Now, plenty of scams on the prowl these days. Let me ask you, do you think our veteran benefits make us a bigger target because we get consistent income, consistent benefits? Do you think we should let people know that we got these benefits? How should we deal with this? That's why we're talking about it, because I see so many scams that target veterans. Because that's what you call consistent money there. Let's see. If they take care of them, yes, okay. Now, so lies. Let's continue. Now, let me ask you this here. Do you think that if you're dating somebody, you should give them a lie detector test? He say plenty of scam these days. And she said, yes, they take care of them, yes. Oh, they take care of men, okay. Now, here's the problem. Here's the problem, though. And this is what we have. Many of us are either retired or if we getting our benefits, some of y'all are working on them, you getting your benefits. Some people have a problem with the fact that you may not have to work, but they have to work. How do you deal with that? You know, it was a young lady, she was a nurse some years ago, and she really liked me, and I liked her. But she said, you know, if we get together and you know, you're going to have to start working. I said, work for what? And this happened with a couple of women. I don't have to work. You know, I'm retired. She said, but I'm going to have to be at work all day and you sitting at home? She told me that wasn't fair. I told, like I used to tell my daughter and my nieces when they little, I say, life ain't fair. So let me ask you that. Do you think people have a problem? Should you date somebody that's a disabled veteran like yourself? Or should you date someone who's working and productive, but if you don't have to work, do you think that's going to cause problems? Who feel that the man and woman should bring financial to the table, or the man should be the main provider? Let us know in the chat. Okay. It could be if they check 2 or 3. Let me go back to that. Let's see what the banner is, 2 and 3. All right. And okay, let me see. Okay, so 2 is money and 3 is level of commitment. I think men lie about commitment because much more, I don't know, because they just had studies come out talking about women cheat just as much as men. I don't know if y'all saw that, especially when it comes to emotional cheating. Now, let's be real. Now, let me ask you this question. I'm being messy right up in here. Are women ever single? Are women ever single? Because they always have somebody that's an old friend or somebody in the wing over there. Huh? Is she ever single? All right. Now, should the person you dating, if y'all start getting in a committed relationship, should you request a lie detector or what? Let us know. Come on, let's talk about it. We got some people up in here. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna try to pronounce it. Pollution Nation, military dating site. 100 grunts drove over one less than average female. I don't know. Oh Lord, we're gonna leave that alone. Okay. Now here we go. I think it's up to the people in the relationship. Now, let me ask you, so you saying they should define the standards in a relationship. So you saying, Frog Princess, that you would be willing to be in a relationship where if you got married, your husband be the stay-at-home dad and you be the working provider in the family? Would that be a problem? Uh-oh, did I just get messy with it? Let me know in the chat. And the lie detector test too. I don't know. Should you have a lie detector test? Because people gonna say, "Don't you trust me?" Now let us continue. Now, people lie. People lie definitely about cheating. You know what I'm saying? Which say when the love affair come to an end, and you find out they've been loving your best friend. You understand? Huh? That's right. I'm telling you how it go. And she say, sounds good to me. You something else, Frog Princess. Frog Princess say, it's cool. Now, let me ask you this here, Frog Princess, and everybody else in the chat. If the man get to stay home, like, I'm a disabled vet. So let's say I make sure the house straight. I make sure everything good. I cook sometime. Does he have to cook all the time? Huh? And are you going to respect him? I feel it's going to get to a point, and I'm about to get to you, Bernie. It's going to get to the point that a man that is working hard, that you might be working with, you might end up having more respect for him than your husband at some point, even though you made an agreement on that situation. Because I feel that women appreciate a provider. So let me know, how you feel about that, or do you disagree in the chat? Now, Bernie, I would never tell her about my benefits. Uh-oh, these secrets are killing us. Do y'all hear this, lady? He's saying he would never tell about his benefits. And I'm in total agreement. I wouldn't either. But y'all need to correct us. Now, listen, I would be like Tom on Martin. No one would know. Because you know what Tommy said? Look, nobody knew what Tommy's job was. And Martin always said, Tommy, you ain't got no job, man. Huh? So here's the thing. And this is hard. I want y'all to listen. Because what people will say, well, you got to pick the right person. You don't know if you got the right person, and people change over time. They might be cool the first 20 years and flip on you. You know how many people getting divorces after 40, 50, and 60 years? Do y'all know that the STD rate among senior citizens are off the chain? Did you hear what I just said? In these nursing homes and stuff. Now let's see what we're saying here. Is this just dating? Or is this just on dating? Just curious. No, we talk about veteran benefits or anything that you would love to talk about. We talk about veteran benefits here. This is the channel. But we just been doing some, we talk about some issues related to that. Whatever you want to talk about. We like to welcome you to the live stream. I am the H-Town vet. So what are you interested in talking about? Within reason. We cool. If you go back to our video library, we talk about veteran benefits all time. We just got through talking about veteran benefits and recap. But we talk about practical things in life because many of the times people talk at veterans. My goal is to talk to you. You understand? Because what happens is you say something and I just throw some information at you and that's it. No, we can't do it that way. Okay, you new here. Tell us, are you a veteran? If you will, are you a dependent of a veteran? Or are you a civilian? You welcome me either way. Let us know. Because we talk about, this is the after party. Okay, in the after party, we talk about everything. In the beginning, we talk about military stuff. All right, that's no problem. Yeah, I appreciate you liking the approach. Because here's the problem, that many people are afraid to talk to people. I'm not. I would pull myself up, but I'm going to try for a second because the internet been freezing. This is the first time this didn't happen to me. So let me show myself on the screen for a second and let you know who I am. I am the H-Town vet, and I would like to welcome you to this live stream. This is not a fake background. This is my bedroom. I was in my family room, but I talked too loud. My daughter said, Dad, you talking too loud. I get to laughing. Y'all make me laugh. Let me know if I'm freezing up, though, because we want to keep an eye on that internet. Now, let's continue here. So, yeah, we know horror stories in the military. People, you know how it go. When you're in that military, it's a whole bunch of people there, male and female. Whole bunch of opportunity. People they be on they go to duty stations where they can't hardship what they call them, hardship assignments, like in Japan, but your wife and kids somewhere else. You understand? You going on deployments. We had one partner in one sergeant. He called home. A man answered his phone talking about, "I'm in love with your wife," and we had to hold that man, hug him, and take all them firearms off him. We in the middle of a combat zone. We didn't want nothing to go bad. I'm telling you the real truth. Now, he was able to get home and work it out, but his children sent him a letter talking about, "Daddy, do you love us?" So we can't do nothing. We're in the middle of a war zone, but keep them away from them firearms as much as possible. Yeah, that's rough. Now here we go. He's saying, I just been substituted on my father's claim, Agent Orange and radiation exposure, adult son of a Vietnam veteran. Now, this is what we talked about, substitution of claim. Remember I told y'all about that last time, that this is really significant when it comes to Vietnam. This has always be the case. But if your dad also has a case, now follow me. I don't know if you're a son or daughter, you know, I'll call you dependent. Follow me. If it's a regular claim, I want you to understand something. If it's the Vietnam claim, you're going to probably be getting your own benefits. But if it's a regular claim and he got 100% off of it, the dependent, most of the time it's the wife, they can get whatever, they can get the back pay and the dependents at 100% rate. If you get less than 100% rate, I'm talking about if this ain't dealing with the Agent Orange exposure necessarily. All right? Waiting on VA decision. Do you have a representative? Now, y'all understand when I was telling y'all about substitution of claim, this is dependent of a veteran. So, Frog Princess, you keep this in mind. If God forbid anything ever happened to your father, we all have to pass one day. You need to know where his paperwork at. You need to know where his DD-214 at. You need to know where any claims are. That's why I recommend a binder. All right? He said, my father was rated 100% before his death. You handle that. You handle that. Now I'm going to tell y'all something else that many of y'all may not know. See how we can talk about two things at one time? We can talk and chew gum. Huh? We can walk and chew gum, I mean. That if you have a child that has some disability or that had a disability before they turn 18, that child get the benefits for life. Did you know that? That's called helpless child. Now, let us continue. Yeah, I'm telling you. Now let me ask you about these dating apps. Do they encourage cheating? We talk about having a military dating app. Do these apps encourage cheating, or people just cheating anyway? And I want to know, who do y'all think cheat more, men or women? Put a 1 for men, a 2 for women. Let us know what you think. And do y'all consider emotional cheating cheating? If you had to go on deployment, would you, if you had to go overhaul trucker, or you let's say you male or female, you go on deployment, do you trust leave it? So say 1 for men. So I'm gonna get to, let me see what he said here. Okay, my father claim is rapping now. It's just my claim. Okay, let me add, that's a blessing. I want to ask you this here. I want to ask you to keep telling me who cheat more. 1 for men, 2 for women. All right. Y'all tell me y'all opinion. It seemed like it's breaking down along gender lines. Let me put mine in there. I ain't gonna put mine in there. I ain't gonna be missing. Hey, do you have a representative with your claim, love? Let us know. And you stay on top of it. You make sure you have your daddy's DD-214. You have his award letter, and you need his VA code sheet. you fight for that. You do a freedom of information for his file, or you go get a representative and or over there like a American Legion, DAV, and they can give you access to these things faster. You can still be so. Let's see. Frog Princess say men cheat more. Number one, men cheat more. Then number two, hold on, let me see here. Bernie say women cheat more. So we got a tie. Everybody else scared? Just give your opinion. Number one, you think men cheat more. Two, you think women cheat more. Let's see. Now, Frog Princess about to break it down. Hold on. Hold on. We gonna get, you sound like a old blues song. Say when a love affair come to an end. That's what Bobby Blue Bland say. And you find out that she been loving your best friend. Huh? But he said, let's see what she said here. I had to break up with my boyfriend recently because he was showing signs of cheating. And my best friend's boyfriend cheated on her. Now, hold on. What signs of cheating? Is that fair, Frog Princess? Is that fair, Frog Princess? What's a sign of cheating? He been hiding his phone. He come around smelling like some other woman's perfume. What is the signs of cheating? Please, because, shouldn't you give him the benefit of the doubt? He might just be nervous for other reasons. Tell us why in the chat. Now, Alaskan Ice says this. That would be someone's opinion who cheat more. Okay. Well, statistically, they say men cheat a lot, but when it comes to emotional cheating, they've done research. I'm gonna get the study. We may talk about it. And they say women, because women, in my opinion, women are never single. Woman never single. She always has somebody she know that's a friend. She just may raise his status. Huh? Say, who is that? She say he's just a friend. I understand. And I'm coming from a male biased perspective, of course. Now let's see what we got here. My claim been pending since 2003. Yes, I have a rep. Been remanded since 2019. Last remand, May 2024. Board of Appeals judge found an error. Now, what kind of error? Alaskan Ice, let us know what kind of error that is, what that usually is. What kind of error is it? Is it a duty to assist error? What kind of error? Because we got some powerful people, but we're going back. We're going to figure out, let us know what kind of error that is. Because don't worry, because you're going to get that back pay. Always appeal. Now, let's see what Frog Princess. He started hanging out with a girl and literally told me he had a crush on her before we met, and then canceled me to hang out with her. Yeah. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. We're going to spit game to you. Okay, I'm going to tell you something. I got nothing but females in my family. I have a daughter, no sons. I have nieces, no nephews. And I have a sister, no brothers. And I'm about to get to you, Alaskan Ice. Let me say this here to you. I want to explain something and break it down to you. I want y'all to listen to me. When anytime a third party come into the scene, I've been like this since, see what I did when I first went in the military, people don't know, for about a year, I didn't date nobody. I didn't try to get with nobody. I sit back because I was a young man out of high school and I grew up in the streets of Fifth Ward and I knew the game. But I only knew it through seeing it, not through experiencing it. So I didn't want to allow my hormones to get me in no trick bag. So what I did, I watched other people. And some of the same thing that you're saying, whenever a man or a woman, y'all, start talking about a third party with me, it's over with. You go be with them. If you want to hang out with them or whatever you want to do, huh? I remember a woman told me on the phone one time, she said, well, we starting to talk, but I got our male friends I talk to. I said, well, you can talk to them. I'm glad you let me know. Now I got some females I need to call. Huh? She told me, no, you can't do that. I say, we both free to do what we want to do. We're not gonna fuss over nothing. But I understand, Frog Princess, you saying you trying to be committed in a relationship. People will test you. Okay? They will test to see what they can get away with. Huh? And you don't want to get to the point that you get jaded. Because after a while, you've been and gave your energy to people, and then anybody come along, you can be a good person, you're gonna be suspicious of them. So don't tolerate it, and you got to make sure that your picker is right, huh? There's some people, in particular women, they're a good catch dog, but they can't hold. You got to make sure your picker ain't broke, meaning your selection methods. You got to vet people, and they need to vet you. You understand? And y'all got to be on the business. And you know this. Let me tell you something. What I know, because I never dated men, so I can only speak for women. I'm not beating up women. If a woman sacrifices for me, that tells me something about her. If she sacrifices her time, her energy, her commitment, because I'm gonna tell you something about women. I enjoy, they're amazing, because I'm gonna tell you what the strongest thing I like about them and the problem I have with them. All right. The main thing is a woman will help you get your business together, handle, support you. A woman, if you're trying to get something started, she know how to do that. She's motivated. But they sometimes don't have verbal discipline. Not all of y'all, but they tend to, and they do it not meaning to hurt nobody. Sometimes women want to tell other women, hey, you know, my man trusts me with this, and my man trusts me with that. And I don't need no third parties in my business. And she don't mean no harm, but it can be used. Now, let's see what our sisters say here, okay? Our sisters say, I have been single for years. Why is that? Why is that, Alaskan Ice? Why is that? We got to get you back. We need to get back out here on the treadmill. Let us know. Now, let us continue. Now, another reason we talked about is finances. Some people know how to put on a show, you know, in particular. Now, when it comes to this dealing with men, men will be acting, they be false flagging. He'll be riding around in a Mercedes, but he got his cable bill in his mama name. Huh? Now, let's see what my love. This, for y'all to know, this is a real powerful thing that love come in here, because he is actually, and y'all need to know these things, because I'm a Desert Storm veteran. And for those of you who have been on bases that you weren't even in combat, but all these chemicals come back and you had to clean that stuff, you need to document all that. Now, he say, waiting on the local VA to make decision. The error was VA did not get my earning records, which my rep submitted. Now, this is what I want you to do. Whenever they submit something important like that, and I know you probably ain't gonna like what I'm about to tell you, you let them submit it, but you have a copy and you submit a stamp copy to the VA yourself. Anything that's time sensitive or an important document like that, the VA gonna gonna twiddle their thumbs. So you need to make sure that they get that, because you're gonna be the one held accountable, not your representative. You understand? Because they doing this as like a kind of a charity. So you need to always cover yourself on the most important things, like an intent to file. You need to be one. All right. I have copies of everything. Now let me see. My brother Military Mike is in the building. That little situation, I sent you a message. I don't know what happened, my brother, because I didn't want to. It was saying something. You sent me a blessing, a donation, and it was telling me to do something different, and I didn't know what to do. And they was talking crazy at Cash App people. But I thank you for all that you do, brother, and I appreciate it. But it wasn't. I was trying to, handle it. And we can talk behind the scenes if you like to. But here we go. Let's see what my brother's saying. I must have bloomed after high school, because when I went to college, it all started. I haven't been single for 30 some years. They just won't leave alone. They've always in my orbit spinning. Yeah, well, you got to understand something about women, brother, which you already know. Women are attracted to productive men. Women are attracted to men that other women are attracted to. Now, ladies, if I'm lying, let me know. We can close the live stream down. See, a woman will tell you a few things, but they political answers. I wouldn't call them lies. They say they want a good man, but women are attracted to men that other women are attracted to. You understand? Now tell me if I'm lying. Now let's see. Good information, good information. Now, too many bad things happen to females in my family when they were small. I understand. When I got divorced, I did not want to go to jail. Yeah. I had a young daughter and a young son, and it is on the news quite often. Yes. Yeah, there are things that happen. This is why with my daughter, I made sure that I was in my daughter's life, and when her mom broke up, I didn't get rid of her mom until after my daughter was old enough to talk for herself. You understand? I want to make sure. See, my grandmother didn't let me go stay at nobody's house. Very rare, because now I'm seeing all the boys that have been touched who are damaged. They do it to the boys in particular because the boys won't tell because of shame. And I understand what you're saying. That's why I was right here. And like I say, I understand it can be a big problem. No, my daughter is 21 years old now. And I tell her about handling her business, tell her what's going on. And, she said, Dad, you told me so much stuff. Now I'm so aware, I'm frustrated. Yeah, but you ain't all messed up in the head. Whatever problems happen, you're going to have to learn how to deal with them. But you need to have no childhood trauma dragging along with you. See, let me break something down. No parents are perfect. Even if you have the greatest parents in the world, they're not going to teach you everything that you need to know. Some of these things you're going to have to learn out in this world. You understand? This is what I was taught. You got to learn out in this world. They can do their best, even if they give you're going to have to experience some things. All right? Now, let's see what it said. I submit the earnest statements to my rep. He looked over the statement before he submitted it to the VA. Yeah, you can do that, but I'm saying you can let him do it, him and her do it, but you always have a stamped copy. Let's see what my sister talking about here. Alaskan Ice. You love who love you. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you did you hear what Alaskan Ice just said? Let me tell you what my grandmother told me that was born in 1922. I want you to hear this here. Her mama was born in 1901. You hear what I say? And her daddy was born in like the 1895, 96. We don't know. He was actually, on a reservation. And they had documentation necessary. We still looking it up. But let me explain this here. We know his legacy, but his actual birthday, his daddy moved around with the family a lot because of slavery. You understand? Now, you love who love you. You know, my grandmother used to tell me, this is my big mama grandmother. My mama. She said, you can't make nobody want you, baby. She taught me that from a little boy. You understand? I got a mosquito in this room. He getting on my nerves. She said, you can't make nobody want you. Now, understand, everybody want to be appreciated. I'm trying to kill this mosquito. Y'all forgive me. That's the noise you hear. Oh, we got our sister in here, Adrian Brown. We thank you. Let me know if I'm saying your name right, my sister. We about to get to you. Let me finish what my sister say here. They may not always be attracted to a lot of other people. Interesting. That's right. Now let's see what our sister say. Military right, Mike, you must be doing something right. Yes. That's what you're supposed to stay on your grind. And let me tell you something when it comes to relationships. I was with my ex for 14 years. I didn't she can't say that she wasn't treated right. I left her. because I got deal breakers. You understand? I didn't want to leave. You think I want to break up my daughter being a broke up? No, because I'm gonna keep my house. She had to stay in this school district. You understand? No. Every woman ever deal with, only been married to her, but everyone deal with, guess what? She was better off when I left her. And when you find somebody good, this is what people get. It's bored. Y'all need to stop getting bored. I like that military, Mike. Married, and now I'm happy. Married, happy. Let me tell you something. What Johnny Taylor say, he can tell you one thing about the people of the world today. When you have a good thing, they want to take it away. Brother, ain't nothing out here. You where you need to be. My internet acting up, but I'm going to come on the screen. Listen here, let me tell you something. If you in a relationship, stop nitpicking about little things. If you want 6 things out of that person or 8, you may get 5 of the things you want. So don't find something to nitpick about. You need to be happy. If they giving you, they ain't mistreating you, they not dotting your eyes or misusing your money. It ain't nobody perfect. We got to work with what we got. You understand what I'm saying? I like that. I appreciate you, Sister Brown, for encouraging. This is what we supposed to be doing here. Now, back to what the brother's saying here. My doctor of 15 years submitted a statement, and my school submitted a statement. I was in special education class during my childhood, and my doctor stated I had mild retardation and I had a mental defect. This is important. You need that paperwork because now you set for life. If you are they consider you helpless child. And if it's before your 18th birthday, let us know if it was before your 18th birthday. You get all the benefits for the rest of your life. You get the Champ VA, you get all that. And because of this Vietnam situation, you should be getting that. All right, don't you stop fighting. I'm proud of you. He or she said yes. Now let us continue. I appreciate y'all being here. Now let's talk about it. And see, we here to promote healthy relationships. We here to promote people being together because we got to keep our population up. We got to make sure we need to make sure these children are growing up in stable homes. You understand? This is important. Now let me get back up on it. Now internet won't act right a little bit now. I better knock on wood. Yeah, we were saying that people be false flagging about what kind of money they have, in particular men, the cars, the houses. So watch guys that's just throwing that money at you, popping them big head hundreds. That might be all the money he got. You understand? A man should not lead with his money. He should lead with his accomplishments. All right, money is an important thing, but you got to lead with your accomplishments. Now, look what AZ said. Taught my daughter the same. Keep her close so she could have a normal life. She is married, living in Houston, Texas. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. Now, I don't mean to get too biblical, but I'm gonna tell you something. King Solomon, the son of King David in the Bible. King Solomon had several hundred wives and concubines, side pieces, you would say. Well, this young Shulamite girl who he wanted her favor, he wanted her to be one of his side pieces. But do you know what? Since she was a child, that her brothers decided, because she had 4 other brothers, that they were going to protect her. They say, this is our little sister. It's what they said in the Bible. She has no breast, meaning she was immature. And they say, we're going to surround her and protect her. See, she was in love with another Shulamite boy, but the king wanted her to be his woman. All right? So he had a kingdom, he had all that, but the one thing he didn't have was that girl's love. She had gave it to another boy in her village. The real game. We do our best to take care of them. You understand? I'm proud of all y'all. I appreciate all. Now here's the elephant in the room. I'm gonna ask y'all, who do y'all think is more fearful of commitment, men or women? Put a 1 if you think men are more less committing. You put a 2 if you think women are less committing. Let us know in the chat. We're not criticized. We just want to know from your perspective. Who has a problem with commitment? I ain't gonna lie to you. From my experience, men have a problem with commitment. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, I meant men. I meant to put a 1. I'm sorry, y'all. I meant 1. Oh, H-Town Vet need to clean that up. I'm kind of in the dark over here. Let's see. Bernie say 2 women. Now I believe it's men. Say this is not positive. Let us know what you mean. Okay, let's see. Okay. Now, you could be in a relationship and break up. That don't mean the person had a commitment issue with you. Now, I meant to say 2. Let me take this one off. Okay, let me see where I'm at. I'm gonna delete them because I didn't mean to write that one. Now, this is not positive. Say 2, 1. Most people have had a bad. Yeah, but I'm talking about who you think is afraid. I ain't talking about overall. Who do you think less likely to commit in a relationship? Whether I'm talking about starting from high school on, like a lot of times people would think that men tend not to want to commit, in my opinion. Okay, now most people, okay, y'all see it differently. Okay, she say she agree. I agree with Alaska Nice. Now here we go. I've learned that money is only a small percentage of the love pie. Okay, if you make the other person feel right, good, that's what it's all about. That's how you get stalkers. Okay, now let's see what Bernie's saying. Bernie say, you can't lead with your money. No, you can't. You must lead with your accomplishments. Now, I don't believe I'm against being in a relationship that you're not committed to. Now, I'm waiting on the local VA to make a decision from my remand from the Board of Appeals, May 2024. The Board of Appeals judge directed the local VA to correct the error. I figured it was remanded, sent back down to the local VA when you said that. Now, let us continue. Since commitment ain't a thing, now let's talk about it. Why do you think people lie about their marital status? Look, I was somewhere talking to a woman one day, and she was a nice woman, but I noticed this big ring on her hand. And I said, hey, ma'am, you're married. Why are you talking to me? She said, oh, no, that's my grandmother's ring. I said, your grandmother gave you a $20-something thousand ring. Oh, when she passed, I got it. I didn't know she was telling the truth or not. I didn't want to take no chance. Why do you think people lie about their marital status? Because that's not fair to single people, I believe. People should be able to make an informed decision, whether they're male or female. Now, marital status. Do you ask about that on the first date or when? Let me say, people who are not happy lie about their relationship status. And I feel, in my opinion, that men lie out of fear of losing a woman, fear of being by themselves, fear of a lot of things. I speak from a male perspective. I think men lie a lot out of fear of them not being reliable or honest or faithful, being exposed. Men, I think they do it for a lot of reasons. Now, I won't speak for women because I'm not a woman. Now, let us continue. Now, y'all tell me this here, ladies. And men, ladies and men, let me ask y'all a question. In my opinion, because I only speak from what I observe, I believe that a man can be productive and reliable. One of the biggest things women look for is reliability. But guess what? One thing that brings them passion is the man interesting. Okay? Is he interesting? You remember that commercial, the most interesting man in the world? How important it is, guys, for a woman that you're dealing with to be interesting, have an interesting life, to do things, might be involved in, mountain climbing, or might have a particular hobby. We being in the military, we can talk about different countries and stuff. That gives us an advantage, those of us that have traveled, men and women. So which one is more important to you? Is it productivity or reliability? Them being reliable to you. Productive meaning they got their money together, they got their self together. Or them being interesting. Now let's see what he says here. My father's case is good. He did everything before he died. I just picked up where he left off and got substituted into the claim. That's the way it should be. Now let us continue. And I must have put this in there twice about the travel thing. Sorry about that. Now, how big is traveling to you if you're going to be in a relationship with somebody? If they're a person that don't like going many places, but you like traveling, is that a deal breaker? Let us know in the chat. Now, is there anybody in here that's willing to go on one of these day naps? Let us know. Huh? You young Frog Princess, would you go on a day nap? I forget what you said. I know that Alaskan Ice said no. Now, when you out here trying to select somebody to deal with, what type of qualities are you looking for? Okay, so here we go. Frog Princess say, I thought about it. Now, while you're thinking about it, getting on a date nap, what would you be looking for if you had like you see on this screen, if there were a whole group of guys, what would you look for? You learn from the situation that you were just in. What do you think you overlooked with the guy you were dealing with? Was there any character flaws that you think you missed that when he started talking about, oh, I'm gonna go with this friend over here? Some things we overlook for love. What would you do differently if you start looking for someone, or you you out there and somebody's trying to pursue you? Let us know. Now we got a new person in the house, and we appreciate you. I am the H-Town Vet, and we like to welcome you to this live stream. We appreciate you. We talk about veteran benefits here, active duty military, and whatever else you would like to talk about. Okay? We put our knowledge in the beginning, and then we'll put that military veteran knowledge out in in every video, and then we go into the after party where we can talk about anything you want to. Okay? I can't pronounce it, but I'm gonna call you W. Let us know how it's pronounced. But we glad that you're here. This is interactive. If anybody want to come up, let me know. I'll pull you up on the screen like I did Major Boomer last night. You welcome here. He said, Mr. Papacito. Oh, Lord. Y'all calling me Mr. Papacito. Hold on, let me come up on the screen. Oh, you Mr. Papacito? Cause the other night they was calling me that. Okay, it says it went back. I check on it, but I appreciate everything you do. Let me check on it. It canceled it twice. I think you went back on it. So I'm gonna check that, but I appreciate everything y'all do to support. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do that. They give me the runaround. You keep trying to send it. See, now that I've been doing, we gonna figure it out, okay? Give my email and email me, and we'll try to work something out because I appreciate everything you do. I didn't want you to think I was rejecting the donation. I was not, because I appreciate everything you do. And it helped me. See, I got this light now. Look here. Y'all been helping me out. Look at me where I'm at. I'm cutting up in here. I got light on my face now. Now you get to see this ugly face in high def. Let me lead it down. Look at that right there. Huh? I got me one of these little lights up in here. Now, business notes, Mr. Papacito. See, they started calling me Papacito last night. Listen, I am a descendant of the slaves, foundational Black American. I am not Dominican. Y'all gonna get me deported up in here saying that time I ain't got no paperwork or something. I'm not Dominican. I'm all Black. y'all something else. Okay, no fake pictures. Now that's rough. Now let me ask you, have you experienced that too? If you still in here, Sister Adrian, Frog Princess. People put fake pictures up a lot. They be catfishing a lot. The gas too. I know that sometimes she say no fake pictures, bunch of lies. At times, at least you can see the real person if you meet them. And we're going to talk about that. I want to talk about that too, about meeting them. What's the best thing? We're going to talk about that. Let me, okay. They will still be lying through their teeth, though. They can lead you on for months on an app. Let me ask you this then, Alaskan Ice. What about if you FaceTime them? Does that work out? If you're dealing with if you're dealing with somebody else, a man or woman, is it better just to FaceTime them? Would they like I'm talking on this computer now? Would that be a better way, or they still can lie? Or what do you think the thing is when it comes to dating online? Now, let me know if my picture starts sticking or freezing. Let me know. Okay, we still dealing with our brother. Love. My rep submitted extra paperwork, sent the paperwork to the appeal team. What do the appeal team mean? The appeal team mean that, either you got a decision review officer or they got the appeal team at the regional office, that these are a group of veterans that are gonna, claims officers who's gonna go over your claim. Okay? So you just need to keep track of that. So it's two parts. So I don't know if they have a one, which is a decision review officer who is a high level VA employee. Now let's see. Oh, y'all cutting up now. Y'all cutting up. Any other question? You let us know, okay? He said okay. He or she said okay. All right. Now, FaceTime, check background for signs of opposite sex. Hold on. Nowadays, you got to be careful. I want to see baby pictures. If I'm dealing with a woman, I want to see baby pictures, progression all the way up. You understand? Show me that birth certificate. You understand? Yeah, hey. Y'all something else. Now, well, I've never done FaceTime, but if they keep making excuses as to why they can't do it, there is a clue. That's what I don't. This is my thing. I'm on both sides now. Understand? I'm on both. I'm fair with both sides. But guys, we can't be lying to the women because you mess it up for the rest of us. When the women out here not trusting the men, we already trying to get them straight and make sure they straight with us. But if they straight with you, don't do stuff. Don't just mess it up for the next. If you don't want to be bothered with her, leave her alone. I don't go around no woman to tell you I play games with her. Not since I was maybe in the early 20s, but I'm grown now. Okay, don't blame me for that back in the day. You understand? I used to do a little lying, but I'm a changed man. But no, I don't. No, ain't no woman. He said, okay, let's see. Military Mike say, before I got married, I used to love to walk up to women and talk to her face to face. That was so much fun. All the different reactions from the ladies just made me stronger. Now, understand something. The reason guys in particular don't talk to women face to face, because we grew up in a time, I'm 55 years old, you understand? We grew up in a time where we interacted with women. Now they got everybody talking on computers or they playing video games. The boys and the girls, they got a name called an incel for a guy, involuntarily celibate, meaning he doesn't interact with women like that. And they get frustrated. That's some of the guys that be going off on these pew, pew, pew shootings. You understand? They be frustrated. But I learned from being rejected. I remember 4th grade, I gave a girl a Valentine's Day card, big old Valentine's Day Times Day card. She took it and threw it in the mud and walked on it. Man, I ain't say that, boy. That just hurt me. But I learned. That's how you grow. Rejection is part of it. Now you say, okay, Internal Flame Falls, New York. Okay, ask for someone. There you go. We welcome you to the live stream. Watch the movie Nobody's Fool. I need to watch that movie. Do y'all have a good movie that y'all would suggest dealing with relationships? I'm a movie guy. Can you think of a good one? Now, this is going to throw you off. The movie I saw tonight, well, before the live stream earlier today, about afternoon, by noon, and it was Trapped, M. Night Shyamalan, and I'm not going to spoil enough for you, but that was one of the biggest things, the relationship between the husband and wife and the husband and the daughter. It was really powerful, even though it was about, certain things, double life kind of thing. Real powerful. Say, what questions are we asking? Okay, we're talking about, should we have our own military dating app? And a lot of people are against it because they say of the fraud. But for military people to be able to interact, if we do it, do we just do it with other military people, or do we do it with civilian people? And some feel that it might make us a target. Now, y'all haven't said what qualities, we know the bad things. What are the qualities that are you looking for in someone else? Let me give an example. I'm looking for respect. And I can define respect. I can't define love, because love means everything to everybody. A woman or a man will love you and beat you to death. So I can't do with the love. That's okay if y'all use it, but love means different things to different people. So what I need, you talk about you love me, just don't embarrass me in public. Don't. This is my main thing. Nobody else should know something about that, about our relationship that I should know. If they know, if outside third party know more, you going over there with them. See, don't keep me in the dark. If you cheat, go say you're cheating. I never had a problem with women cheating in the respect of I don't care. But what people like to do when they know you're gonna fire them, they don't like. Look, she want him to romance it, but want you to finance it. I'm not financing anybody else's romance. Huh? Now let's see what we got here. How do you explain military marriage divorce is not same as civilian? We have a video, veteran divorce and veteran benefits, and we had a live stream. So we talked about these things. Even the best military to military marriage is rare. But you know what I like about a military marriage? Why is that? Why is it rare? Shouldn't we be able to relate to each other as military? Oh, somebody said a good movie. Oh man, let's go to Bernie. Faithfulness, that's important. Okay, let's see what you're talking about. What are the best qualities that we should have? Oh, loyalty, care, confidence, selfless service, commitment, legacy, purpose, encouragement, reliability. Let me tell you something. Women look for reliability. That's why they were saying the other night, people saying, sister was right what she was saying, that because I don't know how I got it, but she's talking about a drug dealer. She was right. A drug dealer, he's a producer, but that don't mean he's a good person. But women will be with drug dealers because that money is reliable. I'm not saying that's right, because I definitely don't want my daughter dealing with no drug dealer. Now, movie The Best Man and The Best Man Holiday. I did not see The Best Man Holiday, but The Best Man was the bomb. I ended up having to see that twice because my sister, I took her to see it. She was a teenager then, probably about 17, 18, and she wanted to go see it. And the woman I was dating at the time, she wanted to go. And so when I said I already went with my sister, she made sure we went. I said, man, I had to pay for this thing twice. Now, Love and Basketball is one of the best movies. I just crazy about that. Now, what other movies can y'all think that are good for relationships? Okay. Bernie, good one. Say a good one from Alaska Nights. Now, I'm engaged and don't want him to know about 100% PNT. Now, this is what we was talking about earlier, okay? This is why you come, I suggest you don't tell him about this channel because we family and we talking, you understand? Because we are fellow veterans. Now, let me tell you something I ain't never told y'all. Well, I probably told you before, some of y'all. The reason me and my ex broke up, and we was together for a decade and a half, when I got this 100%, when I didn't have to work no more, I didn't tell her it was 100%. So this is what I did. I told her about part of it, the 50%. And when I did that, she was quiet for a minute, and then she started becoming resentful. So I said, you know what? I'm laying this job down. I mean, it was like a time release capsule. I was told, you know what? Well, I get this money I get only for a certain period of time, but you're going to be getting your military money the rest of your life. I said, what does that have to do with the price of tea in China if it's both benefiting us? She couldn't handle something where she couldn't control the money, and ain't nobody ever controlled my money. So I don't know what that was all about, but it became an issue. So when you tell people about it, I'm not saying that you don't tell your significant other about it, but it might cause problems sometime. So you need to make sure you talk to people that you trust that don't have loose lips and see what they say about it. In my opinion, it depends on the person, but people always counting your money. All right, let's see what he say. He said, all my wife does is play video games. She says, I don't spend time with her. Well, you need to let her know about that. Now, military, you could be away from your spouse for months at a time. That does work. Could for some time for whatever reason, but not for others. Yeah, what worked for one, some don't work for others because the game done changed out here. You got a diamond in the rough military bike. Everybody can't apply those same standards. Let me tell you something. You know, they say, well, I want a woman, I want somebody, a man like my grandfather. Well, your grandfather wasn't paying for trips to go all over the world and overseas for your grandmother. She might have got a nice car when she got older. These women want everything at 20 and 25 and 30. They want it all. You understand? And I hope they find somebody to do it. Okay, Titanic, if you have a sensitive side. Ooh, ooh, man. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you my opinion. You're from H-Town Vet. A woman want to regulate three things: your money, your time, and your blood pressure. And if she can't get your money in time, your blood pressure will do. Don't you forget I told you that. Now they're gonna be mad at me. Now, Titanic is a great explanation that a woman and machinery don't mix. You know, I'm gonna tell you something. That was a wonderful movie, and I really enjoyed it. I can't think of any right now, but I'm gonna y'all come up with some relationship movies that was really a good movie, you know, that was really good. Now, let's continue. All right, now I want to ask y'all, when it comes to matching, what do you think? If you still in here, Frog Princess, if you still in here, Bernie, if you okay, say come H-Town, that is not every woman. Tell me what I said. No, it's not every woman, but I'm telling you my experiences, what I've seen. So a man has to be wise. No, nothing I generalize to every woman, but you got to understand something. I understand the nature of the beast, the way the system is set up. And I see a lot of men get taken to the woodshed in these divorce courts. Okay. So that's not, let me see what she says. That's not every woman. You're right, it's not every woman. But it's like, you won't know until something go down. So my thing is this here, just like y'all have to be cautious with men, we have to be cautious with women also. No, I know I may not be saying it, but the point I'm telling you, I'm speaking in generalities. Okay. So that's what I'm speaking is. There are some decent women, but I'm telling people to be cautious. That's what I'm saying. Just like you say with men. So I'll be more specific. Alaskan Nice. Now let's see what our brothers say. The Notebook. The Notebook. I think y'all mentioned that. So now let's get to it. Now answer this question. What would it take for someone to match with you? What do you think it would be if you was on a dating app or you was you met somebody? What would it take for you to match with them? What would make you feel okay? This is the type of person, because sometimes you run into people like that, and I'm glad. That's why I say your comments matter. When Alaskan Ice is saying this, we can disagree, and you can correct me. That's what we all about. Y'all, we family. Oh Lord. Alaskan Ice, what do you think of this here? I'm gonna get to your military, Mike. Alaskan Ice, what do you think of this here? Do you hear this here? Their favorite movie is A Fatal Attraction. My Lord. Hold on. You getting on me? Get on them. Let me come up on the screen on this one here. YouTube, Fatal Attraction. That movie scared the heck out of me. I think that was Glenn Close. She played the heck out of that movie. But she was crazy in the movie. Not the rabbit. The rabbit. Now he say, every time I get my check, I make sure to send her roses to her job. Things like that. I pay all the bills, but she get no cash from me. Uh-oh. Well, maybe a little. She has a job. Now, how y'all feel about that? I feel everybody, if a woman, this is my opinion. I'm not no 50-50 man. If a woman with me, I'm gonna pay the major bills, but she need to pay something, maybe her car insurance, car note, maybe something like that, because she can get what she can afford to drive. You understand? But everything else to be taken care of. I ain't got no problem footing the major bills. But if I'm putting in 70, pull in 30. If I'm putting in 80, pull in 20. Huh? Let me know what y'all think about that. Yeah. So you saying to match, there got to be some kind of financial understanding. Do you think that people need to get together? If you're not telling them about your military benefits, how do you do it? Because you may not want to divulge everything you getting financially in your benefits. Or should you just do it, just do it like, hey, I'll take care of my half, you take care of your part. Or if he say, hey, because my thing is I ain't worried about, a source of money, a woman's money from, as long as she taking care of her part of it, as long as it ain't illegal. It's not illegal, you understand? Because I'm not going to sit down and give her a total tally of all my finances. Apparently, I'm doing something. I've been living in this house the last 20 years, and I'm taking care of my daughter, and now my niece, and hopefully they'll be finished the school real soon, and I'll be able to keep moving on. Because guess what, H-Town Vet wanna be with somebody too, huh? Hey, now let's see. Let us continue. I'm glad the internet acting better. Now, so what do it takes for you to match? All right, now let's continue. Now, this is back to what Alaskan Ice said. And I appreciate you, Alaskan Ice. You know what I appreciate about you? She corrects me when she's saying, hey, you didn't say some. That's what we need in them. Because that's why it's important for us to interact as veterans, as men and women. We need to be honest with each other. Huh? She checked me more than my daughter checked me. But guess what? This is the type of woman, when you need information, she lay it out. She consistent. So if you're dealing with a woman like her, show her the respect that she deserves. Because she come in here just like all the other sisters that come in here, and they come in here. A lot of women, if they not about right, most of them not gonna feel comfortable in here. Huh? Now here we go. When you're dealing with somebody online, because many of the marriages, people met online first with the younger people. If you do meet somebody online or you meet them, what about that blind date? Who in here think it's okay to go on a blind date if your friend or family member set you up? Do you trust blind dates? Let us know. Or do you have any horror stories with blind dates? But when you're online, you don't know who you're dealing with. Okay, let's see what our brother's saying here. Okay, I got a letter from the local VA dated June 2024, which was actually a few weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, that they are working on my claim. Still no word yet from them. Now, I want you to stay here with us. Go back and look at the last live stream at the beginning. We have information how you can get updates on the VA. Okay? And that's just a template, and you can word it the way you need to. If you want more information, let me get what military Mike is saying here, and I'm gonna give you more information. I met my wife on a trail ride. Hey, look, I'm not a cowboy, but I'm a trail rider. I rode horses. That's what you meet, a whole bunch of beautiful people. Men and women meet on trail rides. You in Texas, right? Now, you Louisiana, I think. Now let me show you what my what the H-Town Vet what's column is. So if we can help you further, like more detailed information, H-Town Vet Northside at gmail.com. We're gonna show it again at the end of the stream too, but we letting you out there, so make sure you have that. Now let's see. Yeah, the trail ride. I met a whole bunch of beautiful women on trail ride. These are when you ride horses, in the South. We met specifically in the South, Texas, Louisiana. All right. Hold on. I'm addicted to cashews from in the service. What's my percentage? Hold on. How you know my cashews over here? Hold on. Wait a minute now. Huh? Huh? I got my cashews right. Let me. Yes, indeed. There go my cashews right there. Seasoned salt. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Can I get that? Cashews. What you know about that? Huh? you we'll give you a 10% rating. You service connected, huh? It's been a few months already. Thanks for the email. So what you're gonna do? Go to our last live stream, and we did a support a claim form where you can do an inquiry. Okay, and we tell you how to do that. Now, you're enabling bad behavior. It's depressing. What did I do? Tell me what I do. Tell me what I did. Tell me what I did. Because we sharing here. Because I don't want to be misunderstood. Let me know. That's why we talk. That's why you can talk to the H-Town vet. Let us know. Because we don't want to depress nobody. Okay, thanks. But let us know, W, what we encourage you, because we want to make sure it's straight. Now, one thing I'm going to tell you is the truth. I thought cashews are healthy. Oh, Lord. Now, let's see. What do you think are good qualities for a woman or man to have? Okay, one is honesty. Okay, so you need to be honest. All right. This is one of the greatest things you need to be straightforward and honest. And not just be honest, you got to do it in a way that's not you can't be rough around the edges with people, because people are human beings. You can't just talk to them any kind of way. No. I'm not saying who cheats more. I don't know what that means. I ain't talking about who cheats more. I'm talking about, you asked the question, what qualities you think. I say being honest. Being honest about what you like, what your expectations are in a relationship. A lot of times people are not honest. They'll try to be what the person wants them to be. And when time go on, they'll say how unsatisfied they are, but they weren't honest about who they really are or what they really want out of the relationship. That's very important. All right. Be honest, number one. Number two, you need to be consistent. Okay. So what I consider to be a productive man is a consistent man. You don't have to be accomplish everything all at once, but you should be meeting certain small goals. If your woman say, hey, pick her up here or take her there, or she needs you to help do something on the car, you need to be, if you're able to do that, you need to be consistent. And it's also for a woman. One thing with a woman, a quality consistency is, if I got to call you and can't get through to you a few times, that's it for me. If you're unavailable, whatever reason it is, you should be communicating. I have no interest in that. I'm not going to be chasing no woman around that don't want to be bothered. Okay, because I'm going to tell you something. If a woman or a man want to deal with somebody, they'll do it. They'll find a way to do it. You say, okay, did you ask earlier who cheats more? Yes, I did. Because that's an actual study that I pull up. Oh, that's what you're talking about. They say, okay, I guess I get what you said. What do you think good qualities is more, not who cheats more? Well, let me tell you something. Infidelity is one of the biggest reasons for breakups. Okay, all these work husbands and work wives. This is a problem. and giving the no-fault divorces, this is a problem. You can get railroaded and the person can just do whatever they want willy-nilly. You understand? So that's what we're going. That's what, yeah, this is a problem. Cheating is a big problem, one of the biggest. Now, in my opinion, okay, what's up with intimidation attracting confident women to leaders? Now, tell me what you mean about that, intimidation. But we appreciate all y'all comments because Alaskan Ice, you be coming with some very good questions. That's why we need people like you around. Because you got me, I'm gonna go back over this. I'm gonna think about what you're saying. But I'm trying to answer to the best of my ability while we talk. But now, infidelity is a big problem, and somebody can cheat, but they expect you to take care of their financial business, and somebody else take care of their physical needs. And you let me tell y'all where I'm coming from. Do you realize that your significant other can move somebody else in the house? Your wife or husband can move somebody else in the house, and ain't nothing you can do about it if her name or his name is on the house. Do y'all know that? There's no illegal for cheating, but it will destroy your life. So I say, you gotta, okay, let me see what you say. You cannot change that, what people do. It's not my goal to change what people do. I ain't never fussed at a woman about being unfaithful. I just keep my finances protected. I keep my life protected. I'm living in the house I bought. So they can do what they want with their body, but they're not going to destroy my home and my daughter's situation based on their behavior, and vice versa. So yeah, no, I ain't trying to change nobody. People grown. I let grown folks make grown folks decisions. I'm not trying to I ain't chasing nobody down. But I got to protect myself, because when people get close to you, they can. This is always the risk. When people get close to you, they can do harm to you, whether it's a relationship or a friend. People that know more about you can do more to harm you. And that's my opinion. Y'all let me know in the chat how you feel about that. Man, I enjoy it. Where have you been, Alaskan Nights? We missed you these last 2 live streams. You keep everything going, because she asked the hard questions that need to be asked. Now let us continue. This one really gonna get you here. Now we talked about this. That's why I'm glad you brought that up, Alaskan Ice. Meeting. Where should you meet somebody on the first date? Where should you meet them at? Should you meet them at a coffee shop, a restaurant, a park? What do you think would be a good place to meet them on the first date? Even if y'all talked or met in person, what you think would be a good first date? Let me know what y'all think. A bookstore or somewhere that y'all find interest in common. And we talked about FaceTiming. That might be a good idea. Who's against FaceTiming? Okay. That was it. Oh, let me ask you this here. I didn't get to put it in there. Starbucks. Okay, let's see. I know that you think, okay, I know that you don't think you can change people. I don't understand what you are saying. I would like to talk to you about more positive things. Okay, you got to let me know, because I don't know what you mean by more positive things. Let me know what you're talking about, because I believe in talking about life, but I believe in the positive too. I believe in us being productive, like we talk about benefits. But let me see. Well, let's see. You should meet in public places. They may be a serial killer. Oh, I thought you said we got to be positive. Oh, Lord. Now you got me scared. My Lord. Oh, Lord. Now, let me ask you this here. How many dates before you meet them? Look what W say. A tattoo shop. Who meet in a tattoo shop? What about what do you call them places where like a beauty salon or a barbershop? Okay, let's see. McDonald, she may not show up. Hold on, ain't that kind of cheap? He say McDonald, and then you gonna let her get something off the dollar menu. What you say? Now, tell me what positive things that you would like to talk about, Alaska Nights. You let me know. Okay, CMP exam. What do you want to talk about CMP exam? Remember, we can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about here. But we just talk about different subjects during the after party. But as you see, when the dependent of the Vietnam veteran talk, I answered all the questions. Now, what in particular about that? Say for the Alaskany, for the first date. Okay, so for the first date, tell me what you mean about that, Alaskany. Oh, we say CMP exam. Well, Alaskany, I say, that's right, they could be a serial killer. So how many times do you have to meet them before you can have some trust? On that first date, should you take your friend and they be sitting in another chair just to be safe? And but let's say this here. Why not just travel and go places yourself if you're able to do it? And then if you just meet people, do it that way. Oh, no, Alaskany is out of control. Now you're being more negative than me, Alaskany. Oh, Lord. But Alaskanites, listen, look how negative Alaskany. He say the 51st date. Come on, man. Y'all could have been married and retired by then. Come on, man. Now let's see what our sister's saying. That happens for real. They do lure people to places. They may be saying that they would like to buy a pair of shoes. There are true crime stories where these things happen. Now, how can we? So, given that, I'm trying to be positive, my sister, because let me know what you mean by being positive, because I want to make sure I am positive. How can we vet people? How can we? Let me get up on the screen. How can we learn from people without putting ourselves at great risk? All right? Because you're right. People are like chameleons. I think you have to somewhat test people. And I know that may sound negative, but you need to know, they need to know who you are, and you need to know who they are. I need to know who I'm dealing with. I can't wait until I'm in a bad situation. And I'm telling you, I observe people. I pay attention to what they do. See, one thing you're going to say about me, you ain't going to say I lied to you. Huh? Everything I say may not be right or perfect, but you ain't going to say I deceived you. I don't get that from nobody because I'm telling them the real. The people that's out there selling them fluffy stories, you got to be careful. But at the same time, I want to be respectful of other people and what you believe, because y'all are important to me. I ain't lying, because this is somewhere. Now, hold on. Now, there you go. Alaska Nights. I'm shutting up for the night. Do you see what she just said? Stop, look, and listen. The Bible say be slow to speak and quick to listen. If you listen to them, they'll tell you everything you need to know. They'll tell you about, let me tell you, this is one important thing. They'll tell you how they handled the last relationship. See, if people talk to me, I don't really probe people. I just listen to them. And if a woman tells me, well, yeah, my last relationship, just start talking about it. This happened, this person did this to me, this person did. You know what I ask them? What did you do wrong in the relationship? Because everybody want to tell you what they did right, what you did wrong. And they can ask me the same question. And it can't be a self-serving answer. Well, the wrong thing I did, I picked them. Nah, I want to know if that person, what if I was to talk to that person, your last 2 or 3 boyfriends, or you would talk to their last 2 or 3 girlfriends, what would they say about you? Sometimes that's skewed, but it's good to know, because don't just tell me what the other person did wrong. Now let's see what let me see if I missed that. I think I went over this. Yes, shoes. Sorry for coughing, y'all. Okay, my claim was reopened. My rep submitted new evidence. Do my claim go back to the original date 2003? Now, did you let a year lapse on the appeal? Let us know. If you never let that 1 year lapse without filing an appeal, you should be okay. Now let's see. Would you go to an escape room for the first time? No, no. I ain't going to nobody's escape room. No. Oh no. Oh no. I'm like Alaskan Nights. That sounds like some serial killer stuff. No. I saw a movie. Once I saw that movie Escape Room, I don't play them kind of games. It might turn real. Stop listening. Good information. They always that they act and treat others around them and their family says a lot. Now, this is what I'm talking. Now, you real talk, then listen to what I'm saying. Let me tell you why that Alaskan Ice is telling the truth here. That's why we talk and we hash it out here. You understand? We talk and we hash it out here. Because that's what happens. Watch how they treat other people around them. See, if I got a neighbor, let's say I moved into a neighborhood. When I moved out here, I was the first person pretty much. So I was already here. But if I had a neighbor, if I moved into a neighborhood and they were here before I got here, if they being overly friendly to me, oh, let me take this down, y'all, because it's going to start freezing. The internet starting that kind of crazy. So I'm going to just be on the screen here. I want to know why they all of a sudden they being nice to me and not the other neighbors. Because my personality is who it is, and I deal with everybody. And that's why when people tell me something, they say, well, hey, that ain't right. I disagree. I don't get all out of shape, because this is what we're here for. I'm here to grow. But that is an excellent thing. But another thing, it depends on the family members, because some people don't deal with some of their family members like that. All my family members have passed. The only ones I deal with is my daughter and my niece. And I got hundreds of family members around here. It depends. That depends also. I don't deal with a whole bunch of them because they're jealous, because they're not me. And I ain't never had no disagreement with them about nothing. I just ain't gonna let them use me. You understand? Now, love, no. He say, okay. I did not let it lapse. Okay, good. You keep all that paperwork on that. You keep all of that. Now, is there anything else that y'all want to talk about? Anything like Alaskan Ice, or there's some positive topics you would like to talk about? I really appreciate that. Stop, look, and listen. That is very important. What type of advice do you give to your children, your nephews and nieces, as far as advice about interacting with other people? Now let's see. I received no decorum or respect, telling me to get over that foolish PTSD, disrespected and pounced on by family members and friends. Now, part of that is them not understanding. I don't believe in being, I'm not going to beat up on my family. It's just, hey, I got certain ways I do things. When I go around them, I went around them, and I respect their space and what they do. It's just when you come over, you're going to respect me like I respect you. I don't ask them on nothing, and they may not understand it. That's why we are here. But ain't nobody going to talk down about my, with the VA. I don't really talk to them about it like that. But, they know I'm different. They know I was in the war. But some of them have said, look, a few of them said a few greasy things, not directly to me. But yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all. Let me tell you something. I was in the middle of a desert storm. I called home to talk to my grandmother, my uncle, talking about the insurance policy. I haven't made it here yet. I'm just talking real talk, so other people know. Now, I didn't go off on him. You understand? I just let him be him. But I ain't never forget that. I ain't never forgot it. Let's see. Okay, I mean, if they avoid their family and it's not because they have done anything wrong. No, I totally agree. If they trying to keep you away from their family, they might be hiding something. You understand? Like I say, my niece lives with me. Other family members, they'll call me, they'll come by. It's just that we live in different lives. I'm not like a 20-year-old. I'm 55 years old and I got my own legacy now. But my daughter and my niece, we just went to the movies. But I'm older than most of the younger people in my family. You got to understand, I'm 55. All the people that I was around is kind of, they mostly gone. So mine just passed 2 or 3 years ago. And, I miss them. But you are right about that. No, I don't disclaim that, because people that fake and shake, and that's another red flag. Let's talk about these red flags. That's another red flag. If a person won't take you around their family, they may not really be into you like that. Now, and a lot of times you'll learn stuff about them from their family members. Okay? They tell you they like doing this and that, but the family members start to say they don't like doing none of this. So what's going on? Okay, let me read the rest of what Alaska Knight said. They are meant to them if they need something, yeah, or if they don't want you to be around your family or friend. Now, let me tell you something. I don't like people that isolate. See, this is the slick stuff. So let's say, for example, I don't really deal with some of my family members all the time. If they need me, they know where to find me. I ain't never told nobody, don't come by my house. Never, ever had to tell anybody that. They know they they can't come in with no foolishness. When they need some money, or they in a bad bind, or they some guidance, some counseling, I'm here because I'm family. So you real talk. See, let me tell you something. That's the whole thing of it. That's why I say everybody got to be honest to each other. Be real about what it is. You understand? Say 20 years active duties. Please explain Social Security and 100% permanent TDIU. When can you get whatever benefits come with Social Security? Alaska Nights, can you kind of let them know that how it go? Now, are you talking about how old are you? Are you 50, 62 yet? Let us know, because you can get that Social Security. Yeah, let me tell you something. I got to get back to what Alaska Knight said. People sometimes avoid their family because they may have burned bridges with their family. And you got to watch. Look, I got a family member. He had best friends, and I mean 2 or 3, and none of them talk to him anymore. I've just noticed that at least 4 or 5 people, he never could keep a close friend. You're definitely right about that. So you 39, Alaska Nights. So what can he do if you got the information pulled up? Can he, or you can let us know? Though anybody in the room that has Social Security, should he file? Are you working right now? Asking him. Okay, insurance after 24 months, Social Security. So you're not too young to apply for it. How long have you not been working? And you need to, because if you're still working, I don't think you can apply for it while you work. And do you have disabilities together, the ones because they can consider, but it doesn't just because you got 100% TDIU. And we video, watch our video, 100% TDIU, and that'll give you information. I think we did a live stream on it also, but we have a short video in our library. You can look at that. So basically, TDIU is a permanent form of unemployability. And the term TDIU means total disability, individual unemployability. It is similar to 100% permanent total, but that's a scheduler rating. Okay. When you are TDIU, you're paid at the 100% rate, but you have a rating of at least between, I guess, usually 60 and 90%, paid at 100% rate. There are some restrictions with TDIU, employment restrictions, such as working in a sheltered environment, all right, or not working on poverty level, which is around $16,000. Now, let me ask y'all, what president do you think is going to do more for veterans, or do you think Congress is the one that's really going to determine that? Does it matter which president gets in office? How would that affect our veteran benefits? Let us know. Now, here we go. Angel's breaking it down too. I thank you. Thank you, Alaskan Nights and Angel, for breaking this down. And I'm amazed how y'all just stay up in here. Now, Social Security insurance is low income based program. Now, Social Security, what's that A? I forget. What's that? What's the A stand for? I forgot what that stands for. Social Security A, retirement age is based on 62 minimum. Social Security disability insurance is contribution, and total disability does not have anything to do with VA, but you can collect both. Now, check this out. With Social Security disability, you can get before you turn 62. I know that. And you got to apply for it and you got to qualify for it. But they either consider you not disabled or totally disabled percentages. Okay? And you can get that before you're 62. When you turn 62, I believe it turns in SSA retirement at retirement age once you turn 62. Let me know if I'm right about that. That's kind of what I learned from y'all, but I don't know for sure. They kind of breaking it down to me. Y'all let me know if I'm correct, okay? Now, is there anything else y'all want to talk about? Let us know. Do y'all know anything about what our COLA increase? Anybody putting out any estimates? Let us know. Now, let's see what we got here. Okay, SSDI, you will need a list of your doctors. Now, when you say not just from the VA, but also your private doctors, is that what you're saying, Bernie? Let us know about that. And can I pull up another presentation? Let me see. He said yes. Bernie said yes. Now, since you're 100%, you need to know. We wrote this video, but
hello. I am the H-Town vet.
So you need to know some of the benefits that come at that 100% rate. All right, the same ones that you get for 100% permanent total, you get for 100% TDIU, because that's also a permanent rating. And understand these benefits accumulate, all right? That's the important thing you need to know. Now, let me ask you this here. Does Social Security stop reevaluating you once you turn 62 or once you turn an older age? When do they stop calling you in for reevaluations? When you're dealing with 100% permanent total or TDIU, your percentages accumulate. If you get 100% permanent total, let's say it's your first time having a rating, you get all the benefits from a 0 to a 90% rating, plus the ones at the 100% rating also. So let us know that. So, but let us know, in chat. Any other questions, let us know. And watch our video, 100%, the VA benefits for 0 to 100% ratings. So this shows every percentage and the benefits for each one. This is the only video on YouTube that does, or the VA doesn't even do this. Now, any other questions? Anything else you want to talk about? Oh, I need to ask y'all, how did y'all feel about a prenuptial agreement? That before you get married, you have a prenup. Are y'all against them? And also watch our video, the 4 types of 100%. Now, this is a good one. Do I have a Facebook group? I'm not good on technology, but I might come up with one because my daughter and different people are telling me I need to do a Facebook group. Who thinks that would be beneficial for the H-Town vet to have a Facebook group? Huh? Come on now. Come on, tell us what you want. Alaskan Ice, let me know, because that's why you're in here. Tell us some of these positive topics we need to talk about. Because like I say, we family, and I enjoy y'all. I'm about to open up these cashews. Huh? I'm about to do it. Somebody let me know. So, like I say, that 100%, there are 4 types of 100%. There's 100% permanent and total, PNT. There's TDIU, the one that you say that you have. All right, Alaskany. And that's also a temporary 100%. You get such things, prostate cancer, things like that. And then there's IU, individual unemployability, which is another temporary rate. Anything y'all want to talk about? Thank you. Great information. Remember, all your money is tax-free. Remember that when you get VA compensation. Now, let me ask you this here. So now I want to say this here from what I'm told by people like Angel and Alaskan Ice is that they don't both of them. So meaning if you're getting VA compensation, they can't hold that against you if you're getting certain kind of Social Security. Now, unless you are receiving retirement benefits from Social Security Administration, the SSA can always investigate you, which can lead to disqualification. But when do they call you in to see if when do they stop calling you in for Social Security? I know they investigate you, but when do they stop calling you in for to check the status of your disability? Is that at age 62? Let us know. Now, when it comes to things, y'all can't miss deadlines. Please, there's no deadlines when you're dealing with stuff. Do y'all think they're gonna? Do you think they're gonna shut the government down because people are talking about them cutting our check off? Do you think our check gonna be okay to the end of the? Yeah, let us know. What do y'all think? Do you think they're gonna cut our check off or what? Because they always threaten to do it. Do you think one day they're gonna actually do it? Somebody let us know in chat. They don't call you in for reexaminations. They may have your verification on your application. Okay, so they don't just call you in for reexamination. See, it's starting to cut up. I may be freezing, so I'm gonna have to take my face off the screen. Any last words? If ain't nobody to talk about, any last words? Hold on. Do anybody want to come up on the? Oh, I don't know if it's gonna freeze on us. That's right. I can't pull you up because I don't know if it's gonna freeze. Let's see what he said. Miss Mavis Boomer. They are not going to do it. It's election year. Yep. No, they're not going to. I don't think they're going to mess with our money either. But I had a couple of veterans contact me asking me, do you think they're going to mess with our VA check? But it's election season. They're not going to do it. That would be political, taking your stuff out. Now let's see what our person here that's on. I am receiving SSI benefits and the VA contracted Social Security. Okay. They did? Too many Raiders play games. I mean, play gatekeeper and deny claims. Why do you think they get bonuses for denying our claims, the Raiders at the VA or even at the other levels? What do y'all think? Let us know what y'all. I'm gonna respond to y'all. Okay. Social Security destroyed my medical records. So records, they told the VA. Wow. Why would they destroy them? Why would they destroy his medical? The person loves medical records. That don't make sense to me. Anything else y'all want to talk about? I'm getting internet problems over here, y'all. So sorry about that. It just is acting crazy on my end. So let me know if y'all can see, because it's just look like it's coming back up now. Sorry about that. Now let's see what they're saying here. Just say no to dating apps, too risky for vets. Yeah, that's what you seem to be. My medical records was too old with the Social Security. Now let's see. Love. It appears to me that you're trying to get both. Whatever the full story is, you should have all your documentation yourself so you can submit it to any agency. Yeah, you don't want to have to depend on another agency to send it for you. You need to have a copy of every record that you have, whether it be the VA or Social Security. But these are the benefits on the screens that you will get. I don't know about him, but whoever's 100%. Love say they did. So let's see what y'all got. Yes, I think it's on my end. So I've been having internet problems, Alaskan Ice, and I do apologize. Okay, disconnecting Social Security. So it's on my end because I've been having problems since I started. I had to restart the live stream. So I do apologize, Alaskan Ice, and to everybody else that's in the that's in here. That's why I can't pull myself up much. It causes problems. It was on my end. So this is what Alaskan Ice said. Social Security can re-examine you every 3 to 5 years until you are retirement age 65.5, I think that is, or 67, depending on your birthday. Do you see that knowledge that just got put out to you? Y'all need to be listening. Now, hold on, let me get to that, but I want to hear what he say. Bad weather in Houston. I didn't know that. Okay, that might be a part of it. Now, 5 years birthday. Yes, it do. I got it through. Thank you, Alaskan Ice. Now, I saved my findings from Social Security. Okay. Make sure you get all your record. Social Security is means based on income. Okay. SSI, yeah, SSI is. Now let's see what Angel say. Angel say, so now you will have to wait for your decision. And if you're not satisfied, then you get a lawyer up to appeal. Let me ask you, when it comes to security, is it like the VA where you got to be denied at least one time before you get a lawyer, or you can get a lawyer right off the bat? How does it work with Social Security? Let us know in the chat. That's why I qualify for helpless child benefits. That's good. Are you receiving them yet? Are you receiving them? Say same with VA. I apologize because from what Bernie's telling me, There's bad weather in Houston tonight, and I wasn't aware of it because my internet been cutting up. He said only SSI I'm receiving. Now that I want to ask you, so that means you can't make no extra money if you doing belt. They'll take your SSI away. Is that how it works? Because it's a need-based program. Now know this. Space age travel, necessary dental care. I believe you can go to the VA, student loan discharge for the veteran, I think it is. Independence, education, and compensation. These are some of the benefits you get. SSI. I did not work enough. Okay, because you're disabled. That's right. Yes. Needs based. Okay. Who? Hold on. Who've had the adaptive housing where you had your house redone based on the VA standards, or a car? No. And the one that's 20 years in the military, are you getting both your VA, full VA, and your 100%? Let us know, because you're supposed to get both of them once you're at least 40%. And y'all let us know if it's any other what do you call it? Any other internet problems? Let me know. Any other question? Anything? Look, I'm gonna let this play for a few minutes. Y'all keep it going. And I'm gonna come back and read the chat. I'm gonna step away for a minute. But y'all keep doing. I'm gonna let it play.
How would you like to must bring permanent and total rating? I need to clear up a few things. For those that may not know, compensation rates accumulate. For example, let's say you started off with a 30% rating. Because VA disability benefits accumulate, you automatically get the benefits from the 0%, 10%, and 20%, plus the ones you get with your 40% award. That being said, if you are awarded a 100% permanent and total rating, you automatically get the benefits from 0% to 90%. So today we're only discussing the benefits that comes with a 100% permanent and total rating. If you want to learn more about how your benefits accumulate as your percentage ratings increase, watch my video, VA Disability Benefits from 0 to 100%. This is the only video that covers disability ratings from 0 to 100% without breaking the information up into smaller videos, which can become very confusing. And another thing I need you to understand, we're only covering 100% P&T, or permanent and total. I discussed the different 100% ratings in my video, The 4 Types of 100%. At the time of this video, the current compensation rate for 100% permanent and total and other 100% ratings is $3,737.85.
Now I want to ask this question. What can we do as veterans to make more income, passive income, not working? When you have Social Security, can you work if you're under that certain age or you can't work? Do they count passive income against you? Like if you have a rental home or something? Let us know. You say, and I submitted my earnings statement. So I guess you got when it comes to Social Security, you got to submit an earnings statement. Now, Bernie, what about stocks and crypto? What in particular about stocks and crypto? You got to report that too? Did not know that. Okay, love. Yo, don't put it all caps because I can't hardly read it when you put in all caps. We got you. Who know how to file for special monthly compensation? Okay, so crypto and stocks is passive income. Okay, now. Oh, okay. The VA is trying to see if you have worked within the past year. Okay, so that's what they make. So they want an earnings statement. The VA needs the earnings statement. Now let's see what it say here. Earnings statement proves I did not earn enough money. Now, so do they look to see Alaska Nights whether he worked at all in the last year or whether or not he earned enough money? Which one are they looking at? I have not worked in over 16 years. Okay. Now, what I don't know if they can use the fact that you're a helpless child against you when it comes to Social Security. If he getting VA benefits, he can get the Social Security too because it's compensation, even though he's not a veteran, he's the dependent. That's it. Okay, first the VA looked at how much I made. Okay, first they looked at how much you made. Then what did they look at? Then they looked at their work history. Okay, looked at your work history. Bernie, how do you keep track? I don't know if you're getting Social Security. How do you keep track of how those of you that are getting Social Security and VA compensation? How do you keep track of both? Do they talk to each other? If you get more benefits from Social Security, do they talk to the VA once you already got both of them and they're aware of each other? Do they? If your status changed with VA, do the VA contact Social Security? If your status changed with Social Security, do they contact VA? I went out on a mental disability leave at work. Okay. Make sure if you get a chance, subscribe to the channel, okay? Because we want you to be we want to do things. We want to make sure that we do things that help you, that support you, and that keeps you in the right direction. Now, everything that we say here, everybody may not totally agree, but we'll talk about different things. We just want to make sure we move it in the right direction. Now, yes, they talk among each other. Okay. All right. We learned something there. Okay. Well, if y'all don't have much to say, we're going to get ready to wrap it up. Anybody want to come on? Let me see. Let me see what we got here. Okay, Bernie. My former coworker applied for TDIU. He was denied because he was working. But Alaska Nice, you told me you were working under the poverty level when you applied. And what did they tell you? They told you, we don't know nothing about working under, working under the poverty level, or what's the other one? Told you about the sheltered environment. So what's really going on? They probably want to verify that you have not worked if you apply for TDIU. Yes, because here, this is what you need. Okay. Thank you for applying to the subscribing to the channel. Let me get back to Alaska Nice. Now, one of the things on the unemployability application is they ask the last day that you worked. And if you're saying that you continue to work, how can you get unemployability, whether it's TDIU or IU? Let me ask you this here. Has anybody known anybody to get TDIU or IU while they were working? I want to know. We need to discuss these things. Now let's see what Alaska Nice says. Social Security will have that information. Okay. Our rep applied for me TDIU. Okay. A rep. Okay, Alaska Nice says you have two separate accounts. Okay. They can talk to each other. One does not have anything to do with the other. you can have both. So even though they both coming from the federal government, they are separate accounts. Okay. You're teaching me something. Let me ask you this here. Now, this is a real important one. All the funds that you get from Social Security, like Social Security disability, are you taxed on that money? I know the VA compensation, you are not taxed. Are you taxed on that money? Let us know in the chat.
And the funds are exempt.
Do you ever have to file Social Security disability on your taxes? Or any Social Security? So SSI is not taxed. Okay, learn something. But what about the other? So SSA, is it taxed? So this SSI comes from the general fund. Okay. TDIU is tough to get if you are working. Yes. TDIU or IU. Now, Social Security is more like insurance. You paid into it. Yes, Social Security. Now it says SS, SDI, SSA is taxed. You earn work credits. Okay. Oh, okay. So I never knew. So when I turn 62, if I draw my Social Security, then it's going to be taxed, you're saying. Is that what you're saying? Okay. We are here in this live stream. I'm waiting to, when they stop chatting, we're going to close it down. But they study communicating. If y'all that's what we talked about tonight. Should we have a military day nap? Alaskan Ice says SSDI, yes, it can be if you work and you make go over a certain amount. Now I don't plan on working. Now that's Wow. If you earn over 40 work credits, 40 credits, you will be taxed. Okay, so that's like doing the work time. So you got to be careful not. So if you're trying to work, so what they gonna do for extra income if that Social Security ain't enough? And what do the health insurance come automatically with Social Security, disability, and Social Security aid? Is the health insurance automatic or not? Any questions? Y'all let me know if y'all want to talk about dependent status next time. Do you want to talk about what is it called, that high level review? What y'all want to talk about? You said there's copay. Okay. Come on, y'all pick a subject. We can get into it, because we've been doing the subjects based on things we talked about. If you want, like I said, the channel, our handle to our channel is at H-Town, I can't say my own thing, at H-Town Vet Northside. Cash App is $ H-Town Vet Northside. The email is at H-Town Vet Northside at gmail.com. So there's no copay for SSI. Okay. Are there copays for the other types of Social Security? Okay, let me take a picture. We're going to do that. All right, let's do this. All right. Alaska Nights, if you can be here, because next time I think we're going to do this one on the next one's on Thursday, unless we do something earlier. Okay, SSI, SDI, and SSA, you will have copays. This internet is cutting up, y'all. We might, I might call tonight. Any more last question? I know it's freezing on y'all because I've been having problems with my internet tonight. The storm, they say most likely it's the storm. So I do apologize for that. But I appreciate all of your comments, your interactions. I'm gonna come on for a quick second so it don't cause too much problem. This is the H-Town Vet, and we thank you for joining us. And we ask that you continue, because what we're doing, we can't get everything done in one day. And that's why we're communicating each other, so we can establish the proper relationships that we need so we can work with one another. We're on the internet. Don't nobody really know nobody, but we're doing our best to get to know each other so we can build up a track record. You say good night, fellas. Family and familiar, yes. It's good here, okay. Angel, I'm just waiting on the local VA to make a decision on the claim. Major Boomer, I will send you some emails to check out later. Okay, do that. Major Boomer, thank you. We're gonna close it out, but go keep getting your shout outs. Anybody else got something to say, family? Because we're gonna start closing it down, and we thank you for joining us here at the H-Town Vet. Good night, all. Okay, good night. Anybody else? We really appreciate y'all for hanging in there, for everything, and the patience you had with these technical difficulties. And we're gonna try to look into that donation issue, see if I can get it straight. And I appreciate you continue to do that, Military Mike. And y'all have a good night, and we thank you.